What? No, yeah, seriously, yeah.
Oh, that's the dude I gotta play. The other dude I played. He drinking by he does that other stuff. Give me 10 minutes.
Tyson, come on, bro.
Oh my god.
How you
Nigga,
do?
goddamn update. Just send it when you ready. Just send us when they finish.
Okay, bro, and we need a team, right? And then you got a point.
Did he force me to win or he forced me to lose? In this other league, cause I'm not playing the Birds. I did play. I had to play the Birds, but I don't know if he gave me my dub. No, it's week 2.
What are you doing?
You probably do. Hey, Gutter, you gonna be on for a while? I think Gutter got me muted. Oh, yeah, cause after this game I gotta go. And I'll be back later. We can run it when I come back.
Come on, what is this guy doing?
Nigga, stop lying. This nigga here. This guy nasty, man. Y'all know what Forty be doing when it comes to birthday days. Forty nasty, man. Guy right here. Nasty nigga. Yeah, he gave me the force win.
What is this guy doing? Just watching? Wow. This guy sucks. Come on, man. Let's go.
Tell 40 what you thought you got.
40.
Oh, let me mute everybody. Wait.
Thank you. No.
All right, tell them. Everybody muted. It's just you and 40.
40. I thought he was buying me a ring. He says, I thought it was a ring. I'm grateful. Yeah, I thought he was saying it was coming in the mail, so I thought he got me some of that Valentine jewelry on sale or something. Thank you, though. I'm excited.
All right, let me unmute everybody. But you wanted a ring.
I am.
Can't afford that one, 40. I can't afford it. A ring, them 50-cent rings, man. I can't afford it. I can't afford it, big fella. Man, it's crazy, man. My team ain't got no cap room.
Wow.
Huh? I heard done.
This guy is so garbage, man. Holy shit.
Got 22 million in the bank. So who did I drop?
So bad.
So who I need on my team?
Not fresh? Stop touching me, bro. Stop touching me, bro. Don't make me make you drop you, bro. Oh, what? What is this guy doing? Oh my lord. Oh, oh. Why is it making me jump slow? Oh,
When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brain mind gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition.
oh, come on, big man.
All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow.
This old boy. This the one that sent us the told me that I want to join the league. He ain't really that good. All he did was run the ball. I gotta see if I can beat him.
Where you going? Where you going?
Yeah, you see
Green, let's go.
That's why I left it in there. Yeah, it was why I left it in there.
Shit. Whoa, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Excuse me, French? Wow. Disrespectful.
Let's go. Yeah.
What are you? This is a fucking tampon, bro. Yeah, this is a tampon.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Be quiet, Chris.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
We live again,
That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third-year back from Florida State. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get out the way, Vito. Get out the way.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember
computer
coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
This is Jones, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second and 11 now. Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right, because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch
10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the
defense.
Be second down.
One of my favorite safeties in the league is Harrison Smith. His ability to support in the run game, as we just saw there, that's key, but also can cover deep as well.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to
You told him, be careful.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Give me that.
Devontae Adams. His second touchdown on the season.
Ah,
These
let's
guys
go.
are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick
What is he
this
doing?
away,
Don't set me
and
on
off
screen,
it
bro.
goes.
Matthew's ass up, man.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What?
Here are the Vikings now to
Those are
start their
beautiful,
next
man.
drive.
They
They
get out
had
of
the
here.
interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start.
Oh, why did you
first
make me
and 10.
jump? That's so dumb. I didn't even jump. Oh, I didn't even jump. I didn't press triangle. I just popped in my blue card.
But a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Fucking detailed up, man. Fucking come on, man. Friends, come on. You know I'm fucking detailed up still. Oh, shit. I'll fucking you up. Give me that, French!
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Cook following the penalty. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll give the Vikings a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork.
Good
And
shit.
handling a little bit of power. And you find a way to pick up first downs.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Ah!
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is
Wait for it, French.
incomplete.
Get out of here!
Arm strength there, but to no avail.
Buddy!
Second down. Just a little beyond the reach there.
Get that out!
That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Nope. Give me that.
Throw again on second down. Cousins open here. Adam
Come on,
Thielen.
Williams.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up
Let's
the first
go.
down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things.
DeAndre, I can't hear nothing. You gotta talk loud, please.
Tight curl, tight sharply run
You
route.
missed.
Again, zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little.
What you say? I just muted everybody. So I can hear you.
On second down, it's Grant. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This game should be done because it's been our first quarter.
Cousins on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Cousins now. Complete. Smith has it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Now Cousins on 4th down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. 30. Past the 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great
Williams,
return
why you so
gets that
fucking
football
slow?
all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Cousins gives way to Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out. And the Packers pick it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with. A fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Jones. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
The previous play was
Rodgers. Oh, jeez.
Trying to fool the defense into thinking they would throw the ball and wanted to run it again. Unsuccessful, but this team is definitely showing they want to keep it on the ground.
And Crosby puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Here's Grant. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, no, easy. Order. Mike 51. Watch QB drop. Mike 51.
Cousins the thrower. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Bullshit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Cousins again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Again, it's Jones. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Hey, man.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
319. 54. Right, 54. Nice, sweetheart. Kill. Jim. Be ready. 319.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You got it. Box it.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards, first down Packers.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
You got motion man right there.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Go get him. Hey, take 26.
On second and 9, Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tyler Ervin. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, wait, what are you doing, Rodgers? Why is you even jumping?
Sacked back around the 8. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Anthony Harris on the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
You. Slam. All right. Sponge.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Check three. Right there.
After the penalty, it's Jones.
Oh,
Second
man.
wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. His throw caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Give to Cook out of the gun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They run it again with Cook. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Damn.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass,
Come on.
picking it off, and now big time.
Bro, you look right at it.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones hit in the
ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Looking deep for Adams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
And so
big seam, and he might go all the way.
Touchdown,
Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 78 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. They lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown. And that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Packers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Always we out.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it, 40. That's how you go get a dub. Huh? Yeah, I beat him. Yeah, I had everybody on mute. It's too much traffic in here, man. I couldn't hear it. I had to focus. Yeah, he beat me in the other league because I ain't got no team. He beat me with my Cardinals. He barely won that one. I know how he plays, so that's why I shut him down that game. I was about to see them good GGs early, 40. Oh shit! I'm gonna exit out. Hold on. You talking about in the EOL league? You play the Dolphins. I think that's a computer game. Yeah, nobody ain't got the Dolphins. Damn, the commissioner got his ass whooped 21-50. Who's the other commissioner? No, this is another league. Oh, he beat his ass. Yeah. They both in the... Oh yeah, that you talking about rich dog shit? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Oh, I ain't got no speed like that then. Not over here with Green Bay. From what I seen, I ain't had no kind of speed over here. They in the wrong spot. Yeah, I know. Juju is 92 speed, I think. Let me get in the shower, man. I'll be back. I'll holler at y'all. I'm coming back earlier than that. Alright.